Welcome to Hammer Dahn! Number one sports betting show coming out of the Pat McAfee Incorporated offices. I am Tone Diggs.
Atta baby toe.
That's Bubba Gumpino coming to you live from his COVID apartment. How you feeling, Paul?
We're getting there, pal. Feeling way better. You just need a negative test on the horizon here, and we'll be all right. Maybe a haircut too.
You sound like the Canadian sensation. You look like the bearded wonder. Gumpy's 10 days are up later this week, so he will be back in. We'll be doing the show before we kick off football games this week. Right, Paul?
Need it.
What'd you think of week one, college football?
Oregon State fucking ripped my heart out, dude. The Beavers, 8 minutes left, down 2 on your own 30. You don't got to go for it. You just got to cover 7.5, boys.
Oh, yeah, because that's what they were playing for.
That's all we needed. We didn't need to win the fucking game, just cover. But, it was great football. It was entertaining as hell. Last night's game was awesome. We got the fighting Lane Kiffins tonight.
Yeah, but Lane's not going to be there.
That's a worry. That's a big worry. I don't mind this Louisville team either, Tom.
So, what is it? It's 10? Is the line still at 10?
It was 10.5. I think it's down to 10. You're right.
It is 8.5.
What?
8.5?
Yeah, I do think money is pouring in on Louisville with Lane Kiffin out. Over-under still at, actually, no, that's changed. 74.5 now.
Jesus.
It was, for reference, it was 75.5.
Correct. It opened 9.5, 75.5. It got up to 10.5. I did not know that it was down to
8.5? Is that even? Like, is the spread even, the money? Or
yeah,
the
that's 110,
the juice? Yeah, 110.
Okay.
Let me see where the money's at. I don't know, because so 68% of the bets are on Ole Miss, 81% of the money's on Ole Miss.
Sharps are coming in on Louisville, right?
That is what you would think.
Yeah.
So what I have on this game, since we'll just fucking dive into it right now. Call the money line, 1-833-462-2333. Connor's back there filling them up right now. Thank you, Connor. Okay, so last year both of these offenses were top 20. Ole Miss's defense was 115th in the nation. Louisville was 70th. Ole Miss has a top 5 quarterback easily. I don't know, man. I don't know where I'm going to go tonight. I didn't want to take last night, but I fucking did it.
Is Louisville's quarterback back from last year?
Yep.
Oof.
He's pretty good, too.
He's very good. The fighting Lane Kiffins without Lane Kiffin is a bit of an issue, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Listen, these one-off games, we fucking have to do them because we do this. I would have stayed away from last night. I took Florida State, end up covering Florida State, but I also live bet Notre Dame minus the 6.5 after Florida State's long run because Florida State in that first quarter, besides that long run, looked like potentially the worst offensive team I've ever seen.
Horrendous. You know what impressed me this weekend, Tony? Texas.
Listen, everyone thought a lot of sharps were on the Raging Cajuns this weekend.
Yeah.
I stayed away because I didn't know if they were gonna be able to stop the run. Bijan Robinson did fucking have a great game. Texas looked good. Texas had a day.
UCLA too.
Loved UCLA.
Right? Chip Kelly might be back. Visor's back. Chip Kelly's back. UCLA's buzzing.
Those boys are running the ball.
Yeah.
LSU, on the other hand, had one of the best years of college football of all time. But since then, they have not looked great.
That's like that.
I thought Ohio State came together nicely after a tough start for that quarterback as well.
Yeah, his first half was not good, and then there was just wideouts running absolutely wide open in the second half. Poor Minnesota, they lose, what's his name, Ibrahim or something?
Ibrahim, yeah, he's done.
Yeah, he tore his Achilles, I think, for the rest of the season. He had an incredible game. Minnesota, their offense, Ohio State's defense wasn't great last year. I don't know if they're going to be great again this year either.
Yeah, I mean,
their offense is going to be very good.
But you look at that. You look at that top four now. That college football playoff. It's week 1. I get it, but Clemson going to get in. Ohio State. I mean, I think there could be maybe a different team in there that we haven't seen this year. It feels like. I mean, if Cincinnati goes,
I know.
I mean, they look good, man.
Clemson. Everyone's talking about how Clemson does not have a great chance to get in now. The ACC schedule that they face is horrendous. They're not going to face another ranked opponent until the ACC title game. ACC had a pretty bad weekend. Mitt took Miami.
That's what I was going to say,
We're not going to bet against
They
Alabama.
are horrible. The ACC stinks, man. North Carolina didn't cover. Miami couldn't cover. Clemson couldn't cover. Who the hell is going to be good in the ACC, man? I need a team.
I mean, as soon as Enter Sandman hit, we all knew UNC was losing that game. That was the most electric thing I've ever seen.
Dead. They were fucking dead. And I don't know if I gave enough credit to the guys that UNC lost. UNC lost like 4 or 5 skill players to the NFL. I thought Mr. Howe was just going to be able to make do, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, their O-line didn't look great either, Tony. That was the biggest takeaway from that game.
Are you leaning anywhere tonight?
Nah, I can't. I've no clue. I mean, if this gets down to 7.5, I'll take Ole Miss.
True.
Right?
I'd love to see it to get to 7. But that's a lot of movement. There's no way it gets to 7.
What's it at, 8.5 still?
Yeah. I can't believe it's there. Just by where the money's at.
Fuck it. Give me Ole Miss for fucking Lane. Let's go. Me and Lane both in the fucking COVID cave.
There you go.
Fighting Lane Kiffin's minus 8.5. Come on.
Hey, there you go, pal.
That's his side. That's my side. I'll fucking die with Lane. Let's go.
They also have an offense that is going to be very, very tough. There's going to be a lot of points scored in this game. I mean,
I like this Louisville team though, man. I liked them last year too.
You're not going to see me take a total over anything. Definitely not over 75. But I would not be surprised if there's that many points scored tonight.
Let's just hope for another banger like last night. These games where there's only one at night and it goes off like last night, it's fucking awesome, dude. I mean, college football with fans is all the way back, my friend.
You think Mackenzie Milton starts the next game?
I don't think that other guy throws on a helmet again the rest of the year.
I knew I was very, very worried about the Florida State bet. As soon as the broadcast opened up with this quarterback was so shaken that he didn't know if he could throw a football 5 yards anymore, and they built his confidence back up. Guess what? You could lose confidence real quickly again.
Yeah, I mean, Notre Dame's quarterback a few times, he looked like a fucking statue too, dude. Did you, at moments, he just stood and didn't, I was like, what is happening?
He got beat out at Wisconsin, basically, by Graham Mertz, and it's not like Wisconsin's offense is fucking tearing things apart. That was a great game, but I went 5-6 this weekend. 6-6 on the year now.
Yeah, I was 2-3, started 2-0. I mean, Rutgers, I might take Rutgers every week, no matter what.
They're in a good spot this weekend. They're playing Syracuse. And I think
Syracuse won, right?
Yeah, they beat the shit out of Ohio. Which, that was a weird line movement. Syracuse opened as 2-point favorites, ended as 2-point dogs, and then beat the shit out of Ohio. My Western Michigan, I don't know if they didn't look great or Michigan looked really good.
Michigan did look good, actually. I was surprised.
Nevada fucked up Cal. Not fucked up Cal. Cal went up 14-0, and then Nevada scored 22 unanswered pretty much.
The game ended at 2 a.m., Tony.
I know. Trust me. I fucking know. San Diego State did not cover the 31.5 against New Mexico State. New Mexico State actually showed up. UCLA. My ones where I took the dogs of 17 points, San Jose State and Western Michigan, USC, and that San Jose State team was actually hanging around, and then USC scored a bunch in the fourth.
Yeah, Iowa was a no-brainer, but Oregon State was a tough beat. I mean, I kind of drank the Kool-Aid with Illinois a bit, but UTSA came in and just steamboated them, and then
Marshall was an easy cover. Navy might have another rough season.
Yeah.
You know what, Mitt? I'm not put it in the record books. I'm not counting Georgia State as a loss. They had 5 starters out last second with COVID.
All right.
Thank you.
Matt, are we off Miami, or is that just a one-off?
We are going to probably have to fade Miami the rest of the year. That Derek King looked slow, looked like he couldn't move, still can't throw. I mean, fuck, what are you going to do, man? That Alabama team.
Alabama's going to make a lot of people look bad this year.
I mean, you were on Georgia, though, Mitt. Good shout on that. I did not see that coming. I thought Clemson was going to handily beat them, and I was very wrong.
I'm already looking at go ahead, Mitt. Sorry.
I was also on LSU. I went even this weekend. I'm even on college football right now. Still just trying to figure it out.
I am potentially looking at UAB, Georgia under, because those are 2 good defenses. I don't think UAB is going to score against Georgia, but
I mean, that Georgia defense was fucking absurd, man. They just boat raced them from start to finish.
All right, so Mondays most likely won't have any college picks unless something stands out. I'll have some college picks tomorrow, definitely Wednesday at least. NFL, though, hey, Thursday night we go, pal.
I mean, there's some games that are just too easy to tease this week because they're not.
Yeah, I did it already, and it'll probably lose. Someone will fuck it up, but yeah, I took the Bucks down from 7.5. I took the Niners down from 7.5, and then I took Sunday night the Rams down from 7.5. All of those.
Yeah, I mean, Niners, Rams, 5-point teaser, -110. Get both of them to -2.5. I mean, that's one. But you look at Super Bowl winners the last 20 years: 13-5-2 against the spread week 1. Super Bowl champ in kickoff games, 11-4-1 against the spread. I mean,
I love that fucking Gumpy Nukes is back, baby.
I mean, we got a lot in here.
Here's what I said this on Pat's show. So right now the line is 7.5. It's -115 for the Giants, for the Cowboys plus 7.5. It's -104 for the Bucks -7.5, which makes me, if I'm looking at that, there's a chance that it goes to 7.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wait on it to see if it goes to 7. If it goes to 8, I said, who cares? 7.5, 8 is not a big difference. 7.5 to 7, huge difference.
Yeah.
If you're new listening to the show, the key numbers for football season: 3, 7, 6, 4, 10 after that. But 3 and 7 are mostly the key numbers. If you can get -2.5 or +3.5, that's huge. If you can get -6.5, +7.5, that's a big number as well. So I'm going to wait to see if it goes to 7 because I don't care if it goes to 8. I'm taking the Bucks. They have every single person back. Everything's going right for them. Cowboy side, Zach Martin's out. Dak hasn't played in a year and didn't play any preseason snaps and sat out a lot of camp. Lyle Collins didn't play last year. Tyron Smith played 2 games last year. Their defense last year, Cowboys stunk. They bring in Dan Quinn, so it's a new defense. And it's not like Dan Quinn's been tearing it up with the Falcons on defense. So, what?
I mean, we drafted 2 linebackers. We're going to the Super Bowl this year. Fix the secondary. Let's go. Dak's back. You said it. We got our 2 tackles back. Yeah, Zach Martin, he's going to be out for this game probably, but it's not a for sure yet, Tony. Jerry Jones said it this morning.
I forgot about this wee bullshit.
I think this weekend, Tony, is going to be a lot of, for me at least, it's prove it to me, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Like Arizona or Tennessee -3 at home against Arizona. Give me Tennessee. Prove to me that you're a team, Arizona. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that a lot, actually.
Like that's where I'm going. Like Fitzy, 13-5 against the spread his last 18 starts. I think Washington getting a point at home against the Chargers is another one that I've been on for a while. So the Jets, rookie quarterbacks in their history 4-0 straight up their first game of their career.
Just with the Jets? Obviously, yeah.
But, and this isn't a I trust Sam Darnold. This is like a trust McCaffrey and Rule. This Jets defense could be horrendous. They got 5th and 6th rounders starting at quarterback, Tony. And I know Zach Wilson's good. I know he looks good. But I feel like 5 is low for Carolina. I think Carolina could be the second best team in that division this year.
Yeah, I agree with that, actually.
Gumpy, I know you don't bet on Dolphins games, but the New England line at -3, your Fins going up to New England. Would you take that or nah?
Would I take the Fins?
Yeah.
No. 0 chance. In New England? No. Week 1, I mean, new offense. I mean, it's the Patriots, dude. It's Bill Belichick. You think he's not going to find a way to stop whatever Tua and their offense is doing?
Yeah, that was my early
Let's
line
be honest here, dude.
Connor and I jumped on at 2.5 Patriots. It's now 3. So it doesn't look like that's going to move anytime soon. The chat's saying, yeah, Gumpy has an echo. We're getting him earphones for tomorrow. Just deal with it today. Can't do anything.
There's also, tell me how you live on the top floor in an apartment building. There's music playing above your head too, Tony. That's interesting.
I can't hear the music.
That's good. That is good.
Is there a pool deck above you?
There is not.
How you been doing, pal?
Good. I mean, I'm feeling better. I'm way better. Like, the sweats are gone. It's just the phlegm, which is weird. That's sticking with me.
You gotta get fucking Mucinex.
I need a fucking haircut, dude. I'd give anything to get this beard fucking dialed in.
Tell you what, the first day out of the cave, beard trim, it's on me.
Don't worry about it. I mean, Pats have won 15 of 17 week 1 games to their mitt.
Like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I hate to say it, Gumpy. I like the Pats this weekend. There's no way we're touching Jags Texans, right?
I want to take the points with the Texans. But you can't. You can't. You're a madman if you bet that game. Will I bet that game privately? Yes.
Privately.
Obviously, I'm probably going to bet every game. Will I get that out? No. I mean, Sean McVay, 4-0 straight up and against the spread in week 1 games. Like, that's another one. Tannehill's very good week 1 games against the spread. He's covered 72% of the time. There's another one.
Hey,
Falcons Eagles you don't want to touch, but Falcons 0-5 against the spread their last 5 season openers.
Yeah, going through games that I don't want to touch: Jets, Panthers, Jags, Texans, Eagles, Falcons, Vikings, Bengals. Tell you what,
Steelers 12-3 against the spread the last 3 seasons as a dog. Like, that's.
So I have no idea what to think about that game because I'm obviously biased. What do you think the public feels about that game? Obviously, I know the public thinks the Steelers are going to get blown out.
Yeah, Bills covered their last 8 straight 10 in the regular season last year, and it feels like Josh Allen somehow got better. Like, 6.5 is a lot of points. That's another teaser game if you like it either way, right?
Yeah.
If you like the Bills, you get them down to whatever you want. You like the Steelers, you get them up to whatever you want. Like, there's these numbers here this week are very teasable numbers if you like teasers.
Part of me wants to take the Broncos, but I also don't want to take the Broncos on the road, and then they're a team that could definitely fuck up that.
Tony.
Go ahead.
What are we talking about here?
Are you taking the Broncos?
Teddy, 2 gloves. 21-3 against the spread on the road in his career as a starter. What are we talking about?
21-3.
36-14 against the spread in his career. Giants 0-4 straight up and against the spread last 4 week 1s. This Broncos team, you got Von Miller back,
and Bradley Chubb.
I think this Broncos team is good.
I love the Broncos defense.
I think -2.5 is very light. Very light.
Hey, I think it's going to go to 3 eventually.
Yeah.
I don't think
it did. It went up yesterday and it came back down today. So, but I love Teddy. I mean, I think Teddy He's not going to make mistakes. I think he was good in Carolina. They didn't have McCaffrey last year, the whole year. Like,
I'm trying to look. So, at games that are probably going to move. Titans are getting 70% of tickets and money, so that one's probably going to get that at 3 before it goes to 3.5.
yeah.
Colts and Seahawks. All the tickets are coming in on Seattle. Some money's coming in on the Colts, though. I don't know what that one's going to do.
Seahawks 0-6 against the spread their last 6 road games. But then Colts haven't won week 1 either, right? Pat was saying.
I'm going to watch that one because I want to see what Wentz does before I bet that team. 70% of tickets and money's on Jacksonville. Is that at 3 or is it 2.5? That one is at 2.5. That one, I think Texans get back to 3. So if you want to take the Texans, good luck. But if you
are you hopping on the Browns, Tom?
Probably.
Okay. I think the Packers is another one. I mean, Rodgers 9-4 against the spread week 1. You know.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'll probably stay away from Browns Chiefs.
Yeah, it feels like one I'm going to sit back and watch too, Tony. Everyone's betting favorites this week, though, so somebody's going to get got. Like, the money's coming in on every game on the favorites. I mean, I'm even on most of them.
Let me see here. I'll go through all the games. Eagles are a dog who's getting 54% of the tickets. That's it, though.
So where are all these Browns winning the Super Bowl backers in this? How are they getting 6 points? How are they getting 6 points here? What am I missing?
What do you mean? Like, what's the question?
Everybody's saying that the Browns are poised to make a Super Bowl run this year. Like, they're super good. They're still getting 6.5 points against the Chiefs.
Vegas doesn't give a shit about what the fucking everyone's saying.
Mahomes week 1 against the spread 3-0 too. I mean, this Chiefs team could come out fucking flying. Like, Kelsey came on the show. Like, they're clearly pissed off. Like, they want to show who they are. That's why this is a stay away for me, Tony.
Yeah, me too. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'll probably say we're gonna, like, as the week goes on, we'll have our picks and stuff like that, and we'll have people on to talk about the games. Monday, it's kind of pure speculation right now, Paul.
But that's another teaser number, Tony. 6.5. Give me the Chiefs down to -1.5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or
like these. Yeah, if you like the Browns, tease them up to +11.5. I mean, that's where I think that's where you'll find a lot of plays this weekend, Tony, if you don't like the lines.
Correct. Now, a lot of teasers got fucking destroyed this weekend. Tell you what, Washington losing to Montana.
Montana, almost. First time since the 60s, I believe.
Yeah. And now they go to Michigan, so... Now, here's what I'll say about that. If you like Washington and you thought it's a fluke, whatever, the line is obviously going to be hugely over-adjusted because Michigan looked bad and Washington looked terrible.
Yeah, I think you're going to find a lot of those lines in college this week, Tony. That's something, I mean, even the U. If you get Miami at a decent number, like, everybody's going to get boat raced by fucking Alabama. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So.
All right, let's get to a few calls here. And then we got a couple baseball picks that we'll go through later. Ethan from Jacksonville, what do you got?
What's up, boys? Hammer Dahn.
Hammer Dahn.
I got 2 futures for the NFL bets on FanDuel that I found this weekend.
Okay, go ahead.
I got parlay division winners. Chiefs win AFC West. Bucks win NFC South. Packers win NFC North at +240. And then the other one I have is Chiefs, Bucks, Packers, Niners, all over 10.5 regular season wins at +550.
Chiefs, Bucks, Packers, Niners. What are you trying to figure out there, Paul?
I was just seeing if it would sound better if I flipped the phone around.
Then Chiefs, Bucks, Packers, Niners, all over. I'm going to have to see the Niners. That's a tough division to be betting overs in.
Yeah, very.
Chiefs and Bucks, though, go ahead, bet that. I know it's not like not a very contrarian thing to say, but the Bucks have every single person back, and they were only getting better.
Yeah, I mean they said they were peaking last year when they hit the Super Bowl. They hadn't hit their peak. Like That's why everyone's thinking like this is going to be a boat race against the Cowboys on Thursday night.
It might not. I mean, Cowboys have a ton of talent, but we'll see. Matt from Virginia, what do you got?
Hey, what's up, guys? Hammer Dahn.
Hammer Dahn.
I've got a same game parlay for Burgess game where I have Buccaneers money line and Zeke over 56.5. That's at plus 112. And then this weekend I have a 14 parlay, all money line, Buccaneers, 49ers, Packers, Rams, plus 223.
Thank you. I think he said Bucks, and we can't do calls sound like shit, so we can't do this anymore. But try turning.
You can't argue with that parlay though.
Try turn the volume down on your phone, on your side.
Down?
Yeah, so that you can hear us, but not super loud. How's that? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The echo's gone. Talk. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, we're good. We're back.
There you go. Hey, San Fran up already. Fucking first inning. Let's go, boys.
Okay, let's do baseball real quick. That's my bad as a host. I didn't know they were starting already. We were on. Everyone would have known that we're taking San Fran. They were only minus 150 first five money line against the Rockies, who were great at home, but come on.
Braves got the Rockies 2 out of 3. So, I mean, the Rockies feel like they're coming down to earth a bit at home. Gosman, I mean, Giants money line. What are we talking about here? Come on.
Hey, by the way, you sound great now.
Really?
Yeah. It was just I was coming too loud out of your phone, so it was fucking echoing around your apartment.
You heard what you had to say, Tony, you know me. I'm a listener. I'm not a talker.
Yeah, San Francisco at Colorado, Gosman versus Freeland. We were both on San Francisco in that situation. But if you're a listener to this show, you knew that.
It's what we do. I mean, I didn't take Giants plus half last night, which was a little disappointing, but it was a bullpen day, and I did not expect them to light up Walker Buehler like that.
Here's what I was worried about was worried about them coming off that series and then laxing a little bit against the Rockies.
Yeah, I agree with you there. That's also, I mean, Scherzer going against Mikolos in St. Louis. Dodgers been bad on the road, but I mean, Scherzer has been lights at for the Dodgers, my friend.
It's about to start. So those were my two picks today. The Giants, first five money line, and then I'm laying the half with Scherzer, first five.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Tony. And then my only other one, I'm taking Rangers plus half against the Angels, Tone.
Oh, because that kid.
AJ Alexi, his first start, he was lights out. Getting plus a half. Jamie Barria has been bad lately for the Angels. I like this Alexi kid. I'm going to give him a shot here at plus a half for the Rangers.
Yeah, I looked at it too. Consig was actually talking about him last week, how he's a guy to look at the rest of the year. Are you going anything? Are you taking your boy Kikuchi on the road?
At plus a half, no. The Mariners are very, very bad in Houston. Like, very, very bad. And we're hitting a crossroad here, Tony, with the Mariners catching up to the Sox.
I know, dude.
Card.
I know.
And there is a chance, and I'm praying this does not happen. Flexen could be going at Fenway pretty soon here, and that will be a gun to my head situation.
And then the last game was Minnesota at the Cleveland baseball team, Bailey Ober and Logan Allen.
Yeah, I ain't touching that. Logan Allen, despite his ERA, has been decent lately. Ober has been good, too. I'm not touching that one. Twins don't have their coach either.
Yeah, so I'm on Gausman and Scherzer, and then you're adding Alexi, right?
Yeah, Sox are up 8-6 right now. Yankees lost today. If Sox win, they're tied for that top wild card spot. Jays beat the Yanks. The Jays are coming on, man. They're mashing again. They just swept the A's at home.
Who went for the Yankees? Tyon?
Tyon went, and Ryu lights out for the Jays, which
Tyon
usually isn't against good teams.
Tyon has fallen off a little bit.
Yes, the Yankees are coming down to earth. It's like what happened to the Red Sox. These teams are just riding waves back and forth while the Rays just fucking steady Eddie cruise through the East.
How would you feel about U.S. and Canada last night? Davies, I mean,
I think if he doesn't get hurt, they might pull that off, man. That's the best Canadian team I've ever seen by landslide.
They're gonna make the cup.
It's gonna be tough, man. It's so hard to go to those places. Like US has to go to Honduras, man. Like they can't have VAR because El Salvador and Honduras don't have the equipment to do it.
When are we back from international break?
Well, I think we got the rest of this week, and then there's footy games this week. I mean, we're gonna be Buster Posey home run 2-0
cool.
Giants. There we go. We're entrenched in it now, Tony. Like we got footy, we got college football, we got NFL. Like 'tis the season, my friend. Like I think I looked at my baseball bets this morning. I'm close to betting 1,000 MLB games for the year.
We probably both are.
Yeah, I think it was 496, 300 and some. I mean,
hey, that's pretty good.
What a run! It's the best. What are we talking about?
The fact that we are going to have
football, we got footy, we got college. I mean, baseball is still going. I think that's the best part about it is you still get those baseball bets out, and I'll keep tweeting those out for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have baseball. You have footy. We're gonna have 60 NCAA football games a weekend, and then fucking NFL football.
College football is it is a cruel mistress, my friend.
Especially these first few weeks.
Well, I started 2-0, like Rutgers Steamboat, Iowa Steamboat. I'm like, worst that could happen, I lose 2 out of 3. I got 3-2, not a bad start. Nah, 0-3 to end the day. See you later.
See, I was on the other. My early slate was getting fucking rocked, and I was like,
the one game I didn't take that was so obvious. I don't know if I didn't see it or I'm just a dummy. Kansas State -3. Like
I know.
That was the man. I can't believe
David Shaw might be.
That.
David Shaw might be in some trouble there at Stanford.
Yeah, they are. I mean, their win total was 4.
Duke's covered this weekend.
It's a great day to be a Duke.
45-3 to TCU.
Charlotte beat Duke outright, right?
Oh yeah, Charlotte beat Duke. Vandy lost to. Who'd Vandy lose to? I can't remember. Northern Illinois beat Georgia Tech, right?
The Huskies? NIU?
Yeah, they've been bad.
I love the Huskies.
They used to be fucking great. I think that's it. I think that's it for today, Paul.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we'll be back. I'm glad we got that echo fucking figured out there.
Yeah, that's my bad. Mitt's gonna drop off those headphones for me. I should have done it this weekend, but I didn't have a dongle anyways. I needed the dongle.
You had the vid, dude.
Yeah.
Scherzer and McCullers to record 8+ strikeouts, both of them.
Oof.
Well, I guess it's.
Whenever I watch Mariners games, do you see the averages in those lineups?
Yeah, it's not good.
They got like 3 guys batting under the Mendoza line.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's incredible. I don't know how they keep doing it.
How about this one? DeAndre Hopkins or Stephon Diggs to lead the NFL in receiving yards.
No, thanks.
Yeah, I'm going to stay away from that one.
Was there a UFC boost this weekend?
If there was, it hit for sure. Right, Mitt? Did it hit?
Yeah, there was one this weekend. It for sure hit.
Awesome.
Do you have an early college lock for the week, Mitt?
I'm taking the under tonight of 75.5. I don't take unders a lot, but no Kiffin for Ole Miss. I'm thinking under.
Fighting Lane Kiffins. Let's go, boys.
2 games I'm looking at right now that I started looking at. So the lines didn't come out till this morning, unfortunately. Some of them late last night. I think Toledo's plus 16.5 right now at Notre Dame. Probably going to let that get to 17. And
Drew Brees going to be in there, though?
Yeah, oh yeah. It's on the cock. And then potentially the under in Western Kentucky and Army.
Western Kentucky.
Yeah, they got a good defense. Army has a good defense. Army runs a triple option.
What's Ohio State against Oregon right now?
It is 13.5.
Yeah.
You taking Ohio State?
Might win by 40.
See, they didn't impress. Now, Oregon, Fresno is not a bad football team.
What's his name's in a boot though? Their best player, right?
Thibodeau is in a boot. X-rays were negative. He's not going to play though. Probably, I assume against Ohio State. Ohio State didn't really impress me on Thursday night. Dudes were just running wide the fuck open. Now I know they have like the 2 best wide receivers in the entire country, but
I mean the snake oil can only last. Feels like it only lasts a half of football at this point.
what the hell are we doing playing man coverage against that fucking type of situation? Keep the boys in front of you.
I love watching him lose. I'm sorry.
Tell you what, he looks great though. He fucking looks great. All right, we'll be back tomorrow, 15 minutes after Pat's show. We'll have more information, stuff like that on NFL and college football for this weekend. More MLB picks. Anything else, Gumpy?
No, I'll tweet out some nukes too. Awesome. I mean, I'll save most of them for the show, but the ones that I gave out on the show today, I'll tweet out just to. You guys can do what you would like with them.
Okay. We'll be back tomorrow. The rollover, I think we're going to try to reimagine it for football season.
Good call.
So hold off on that right now, and then we'll put out information on that. At Hammer Dahn on Twitter and Instagram, and then make sure you tell everyone to subscribe to YouTube. Big football season coming up. Can't thank you guys enough. Happy Labor Day. Good luck.
God bless.
Hammer.
Ah!